In case you missed it, we wrapped up this week's news for you. As the deadline for substitution draws near, the PDP-Laban seems to be shuffling its cards to increase its chances in the 2022 polls. PDP-Laban Cusi faction said they might push through with the original plan Go-Duterte tandem in case the president changes his mind about his retirement next year. After his visit to Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, PDP-Laban presidential bet Bato de la Rosa said there is still a chance that the presidential daughter may join the 2022 national elections.
We had a lengthy and a very serious conversation. In the end, I saw some hope along the horizon. May kunting pag-asa ako nakikita. Sabi ko ay yung agila, the eagle of the south, ay pwedeng pumatong sa bato para mag-take off.
Vice President Leni has advised voters to accept money from Politikos ahead of the 2022 elections, even though she considers vote buying as wrong.
Mali yung pagbibili ng boto, pero yung sinasabi ko sa tao, tanggapin nyo. Parati ko sinasabi, tanggapin nyo kasi galing din naman yan sa atin. Yung pinambibili ng boto, pera din yan ng taong bayan. Pero tatanggapin mo, pero ang iboboto mo kung sino yung nasa konsensya mo.
The Oxford Philippine Society set the record straight on Marcos Jr.'s educational attainment amid continuing misinformation about his academic qualifications. The group claimed former Senator Bongbong Marcos Jr. did not finish his degree at Oxford University and even failed the preliminary examinations at first attempt. Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte lambasted Special Envoy to China Tulfo'd for being disrespectful and judgmental for claiming she plans to run for vice president despite her father and Senator Bongo. On her Facebook page, Sara posted a letter to the Philippine Star's editor calling Tulfo'd's column a gossip. President Rodrigo Duterte has welcomed the decision of senators to challenge before the Supreme Court his memorandum barring cabinet officials from attending the Senate probe on the government's purchase of alleged overpriced COVID-19 supplies.
At last, the members of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee have finally seen the light. We welcome this move of bringing the legality of the memorandum to the Supreme Court. And we would like to congratulate the members for realizing, albeit late, even late, that it is the court which should eventually decide on the constitutionality of the order, and we will defend it.
Will President Duterte take back his word on retiring from politics and instead run for senator next year? Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi said the president is now seriously studying whether or not he will run for senator in the 2022 elections, as proposed by a faction of the PDP-Laban party. Former Presidential Economic Advisor Michael Yang and executives of the Pharmally Pharmaceutical Corporation paid meager income taxes or none at all in recent years, as shown by the documents obtained by the Senate from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Yang did not file his income tax return from 2014 to 2017 and only paid 7,600 pesos in 2018 from a taxable income of 208,000 pesos. However, his tax records for 2018 and 2019 were unreadable. While every candidate is talking about economic recovery as their main agenda for the 2022 polls, senatorial aspirant Loren Legarda champions climate resiliency as an integral part of the whole pandemic recovery plan. Legarda believes it is high time that the country's leaders discuss and commit in pushing forward legislative agendas on climate laws to ensure sustainable recovery in the midst of the pandemic.
Yeah, we cannot destroy nature because nature is the source of our very survival. And the pandemic recovery must be aligned to the climate pathway. Hindi natin pwedeng baliwalain ang ating kalikasan dahil nandyan nanggagaling ang ating pangkabuhayan.
Should he win the presidential race, Partido Reforma standard-bearer Ping Lacson said he will push for the reinvention of all cash assistance programs of the government, particularly the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps to further alleviate living conditions of poor Filipino families.
Pag magbibigay tayo ng ayuda, dapat may purpose. Hindi yung ayuda lang, ang tawag nila pantawid. Di ba dapat ang tawag natin, bigyan mo ng ayuda, pang-ahon. Ibig sabihin, tinulungan mo para maging productive, para makapagsimula ng livelihood. Idagdagan, pero kailangan merong balik. Hindi yon talagang purely ayuda na tatawid lang yung pamilya. Dapat bukod sa tatawid, aahon sa kanilang kinalalagyan.